48 kills, Tarek GG, it's What the Moose here, and yeah, I'm so pleased. I finally got 900 rating, I finally got platinum, and yeah, I'm so happy with the achievement. I'm happy with all the people that have supported me and followed me. Big thank you to you guys. And don't worry, it's not going to be the end to my Climb to Platinum series, even though it isn't actually a Climb to Platinum anymore. Maybe we can push on for 2k, or maybe we can just be happy with maintaining 1900. I don't know. We'll see where it goes, but I'm still going to be releasing those ranked game commentaries. Uh, as we can see here, Skarn actually asked me to place a ward on the ramp there early in the game so we can check for the Lee Sin invasion, and it does actually end up giving us first blood. So Lee Sin picked up their red first and is coming straight to our red. The ward there obviously telling Skarner to back off, and Vlad actually comes in and is able to pick up first blood there, as we can see in a second. So that was a pretty nice idea by Skarner. Another funny thing about this game is we had four other players on our team. Well, actually, obviously that's not a funny thing about this game, because without four other players on our team, it would have been the game of League of Legends. But the four other players on our team were well-known players for being AD carries. Like, all of them were 2k elo plus, and their main role was AD carry. So we had to kind of scrape out a team with people playing out of their favoured roles, out of their favoured positions, and yeah, we actually played quite well. And 4 AD carries on the team. The one AD carry I get is the one that's full caps rage. So as we see there, he's actually mid because he can't stand to lane with me anymore. 6 minutes into the game, and he cannot stand to be in the same lane as me. He's gone jungling, he's gone to take mid farm, and it's safe to say I didn't play very well. I played pretty poorly. I'm probably playing out my league. It's actually playing against Hawkdon, who's a 2.4k elo player. So yeah, it was pretty safe to say that I was out of my depth here, but it was fairly childish of him to full caps rage, to go mid, to go jungling, and to not stay bot with me and farm. But there we go. Also, I've met quite a lot of trolls on my way to 1900. To name a few, we've got Cypher Moops, we've got a Neighbour, got someone called Goxu Gamer. That's just to name a few of them out there. And I'm seriously considering making a series or releasing a video demonstrating these guys trolling and demonstrating them to expose them to the community, and to show them for what they really are. Because it really pisses me off, these guys trolling. It really does. And if we can expose them, maybe we can do something about it. I don't know. So let me know what you think, if you want me to expose these trolls, or if you know any trolls. So here, Skynet just stole blue, and this is an example of what you do not want to do if you're against a Nivea, especially and in a 5 vs 5 this late in the game. You're gonna get walled off if you go in solo like Skynet did there. Gets hit by a Silent, gets walled off by Nivea, and he's gonna fall there. That's going to force us into a team fight where it's 4 vs 5, and we're at a really big disadvantage in the position. We pick off one, but they do actually manage to ace us, and they could have so easily picked up Baron at this point, but ideally they opt to push instead, and I've no idea what I did in that team fight. I just played so bad, pressed all my buttons, just had no influence, and in the end I was like, you know what, I'm just going to stand still and just accept the fact that I played terribly in that team fight. Uh, so we are losing quite badly at this point, and this is a pretty nice turning point. The flash from Skarner not able to pick up the ulti on Ezreal. Actually, he's always on cooldown, so that does it pointless. But my flash shatter ulti there's managed to pick him off, and it's gonna put us into a bit of a 4v3 situation. Where we managed to pick off Janna and pick off Lee Sin. Hourglass there by Kennen. It's not enough to save him from the Anivia, and we actually do manage to egg Anivia in the end. Skarner's ulti just coming off cooldown there, but the stun coming in after Nivea's egged on Vlad, as you can see there, and we aren't able to tower diver, so we're going to have to back off. But that was a nice fight. We took 3 of them for one of us and egged Nivea, so that was pretty nice. One other thing I wanted to mention in this video is I wanted to direct you to a good friend of mine. His name's 4K Plasma. I believe that's how you say his name. He's a 2K rated player. He mains top lane. He's playing a lot of Jarvan. He's playing a lot of Volibear. I've also seen him play Urgot bot. He's a really cool guy. He's a really good player. So definitely check out his stream. I think you can learn a lot from it. I think you can enjoy watching it. And yeah, 4K Plasma. I'll put a link in the description for you to check him out. It's definitely worthwhile. He's a really top guy. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy that. And here we're just turtling. We wanted to defend our inhibitor as soon as it respawned. Didn't want to give them another chance to get the inhibitor down, so Anivia's going to die there. And this is an example of pretty poor play on our part. We're trying to chase Janna, Lee Sin, and Ezreal. Obviously, pretty good at kiting champions, especially Ezreal Triforce from Red Buff, Janna's Tornadoes, Janna's movement speed, Lee Sin's mobility, and we keep on getting baited back in when our inhibitor's getting pushed bot and our tower's getting pushed top. So it's just really poor play. We should have just backed off straight away, but we kept on getting baited back in and really risked losing our inhibitor. We do actually manage to save it in the end, quite luckily, but yeah, that was in hindsight a really bad decision. Another thing I want to talk about is the fact how bad I am at support. Like I just never buy wards. After the lane phase finishes, I just don't buy wards. I never ward our jungle. I never place offensive wards in their jungle, and it is so important to do this. Like I even know how important it is to do this, and I still don't do it. I don't know why. I just something prevents me from buying the wards. So it's I am pretty terrible, and as you can see here, look at that by me, look at that mistake. Ezreal has Banshee's Veil up, he's standing still, Banshee's Veil up in front of my face, and I decide to stun him with Banshee's Veil up, instead of using Shatter, then stunning him, or something along those lines. But I did zone in pretty well, regardless of my poor play, my poor decisions, and we actually managed to pick off 4 of them here for 1 casualty. And this leads us on to getting a nice little Nash. Skarn actually tells us to do Nash now, but we have pretty much a free inhibitor up. Vlad's going to Nash, but 3 of us decide it's better to push, and then we can safely get Nash regardless. Lee Sin does actually spawn, and we do Nash, and our Skarn isn't, so we obviously don't have a smite, which leaves it liable for them to steal, but we can do it pretty quickly. I mean, at this stage of the game, with Tristana's items, we've got Zeki's Herald, we've got Vlad and Kennen, it's going to be a pretty fast Nash regardless. So we can safely do it. There it is, 31 on kills, so managed to pull it back. We've been behind all game, and honestly, at the start of this game, I thought we'd lost. I thought, great, I'm going to be back down to 18 whatever rating, and I was really demoralised. I was playing badly. My Chitana left my lane, full catch raging me, and I was just not happy at all. But I tried my best, we all tried our best, and we managed to put it back. So yeah, I was pretty pleased with that. And at a time in this game, I had no idea that Anivia on their team, Hawkdon, is actually rank 2 on EU West, or was rank 2 on EU West at the time. I believe at the time of doing this commentary, he's now rank 10. But he's a pretty good player regardless, and I had no idea. I wasn't duo queuing with anyone, I was solo queuing, everyone on my team was above 2k, and it's pretty safe to say that I got carried hard in this game. I played pretty terrible. It didn't wards, like I said before, but I'm just grateful that I'm at 2k rating, at 1900 rating, at platinum rating. So this is the last team fight. We're pushing bot with Baron. As you see there, Lee Sin isn't involved in this fight. The ulti onto the Nivea by Skarner managed to pick her off, and Lee Sin is trying to solo push against 5 people. Ezreal's the only one up now, and we're just going to go straight onto their main 2 towers. Lee Sin hasn't made an attempt to come back. He's pretty much accepted defeat. It was a really troll game, really funny game. And where it wasn't the most interesting video is more of an update video. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. And like I say, at 900 now, here's to the future. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.